Sat Sri Akal, Namaste and Assalamu Alaikum. Welcome back to my channel, Matt Black guys, and I'm your host Jabir. So if you guys have seen my 2 years ownership review in which I tell you guys the things I hate about Royal Enfield, one of them was the leaking fuel cap. And when I went to the service center, they told me that even if you change the fuel cap, it will still leak. And I said no problem, it will be still better than the old one. But they said since the fuel cap has a key, right? So they said you will have to carry two keys, one for the ignition, the other one for the fuel tank. So I was like, is there any way in which I can change the fuel cap's key to the one which fits into my bike's ignition? So they said is the only solution is you have to change the whole key set. And only you can use only one key for both fuel tank and the ignition. I don't want to carry two keys, one for the fuel tank and one for the ignition, and always searching which key is for which and all that. So I said okay, fine, I don't want it. You have any what you call the rubber packing which seals the fuel cap? See, they said they don't have any spares for the Thunderbird's fuel cap, but they might have for the standards or classics fuel tank. So I said chuck it, no problem, just give it to me, as it was just 21 rupees. This is the Thunderbird's old what you call fuel cap rubber, and you can see it's rigid, and for rubber to be sealing properly it should be soft and be tight between two surfaces. So this one was not working, so obviously I said okay, fine, you give me the standard one. So what I did is I got the standard fuel cap rubber, and as you can see this one is a thick rubber, and for Thunderbird the rubber has a groove over there and it slides in there, and it's not that thick, it's a bit thin compared to this one. This one is a thick rubber, this one is the Royal Enfield standards rubber, and as you can see I have shaved off the sides of this rubber as it was too big for the surface, and whenever I tried to push the fuel cap in, I had a tough time closing the fuel cap. So what I did, shaved off the sides to make it fit perfectly to the shape of the Thunderbird's fuel cap. So I still find it difficult to lock the fuel tank, but it fixes the problem of the fuel leaking from the tank lid. So I can live with that as long as it's fixed my problem, and I just have to push it a bit hard to close the fuel tank. That's it. Other than that, it's totally okay and not a big deal. So I'll show you how hard it is to close the fuel cap. So as you guys can see, I'll try to push this in, and I'll have to just push it a bit hard to get it in place. Other than that, it's totally okay, and it serves the purpose. As you guys have seen the video in which my brother lifts the bike, and for that video to happen I had to do this modification, otherwise the fuel would be just leaking from the tank top. So that's all guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. Bye, take care, sayonara.